Now the real pain begins, Danny boy.
Yes, sir. What is up, guys? Bonsai. I am the Cobra Kai Kid coming back to you with another live stream. And this is an exciting day because today we're going to be talking about tomorrow, which is the release of my Terry Silver Beats Up Stingray recreation. This is the second recreation. This is the first recreation, like official recreation I've done since the Cobra Kai episode 1 recreation. So we're kind of making history here. This is something that I want to keep doing more recreations, but I also like doing original stuff. So I feel like it's important to keep things fresh, mix it up, and it's fun to just do these little things every now and then, give you guys some fun content, especially while we're waiting for season 5. There's not much Cobra Kai stuff going on now. Hopefully we'll get some like stuff like video games, books, comics, but in the meantime, I got you covered with some fun content, and I think you guys are going to really enjoy this one. It's going to be releasing tomorrow at 2 p.m. Pacific time or 5 p.m. Eastern time right here on Cobra Kai Kid. Super excited for you guys to see it, and make sure you stay until the end of this stream because I will be showing you guys a little sneak peek of what you can expect from that. So I am super excited to talk to you guys. What we're going to be doing today is I'm going to let you guys ask some questions. I know you guys are curious about the project, how I did it, what went into it, what is it. I will explain it all today without giving like detailed spoilers, even though you know this scene, you guys know this scene, but I still want to keep some stuff under wraps, like how I did certain things. So feel free to ask your questions. I will answer them. Tomorrow, the project will release, and then Saturday, we'll be doing a live stream, probably like in the evening, where we're going to be talking spoilers on the recreation. So this is like the pre-discussion. So I'm very excited. Thank you. Appreciate that. We have 77 people here. Thank you all for joining. What's the scene? And so the scene is Terry Silver beating up Stingray at the end of season 4, episode 8, party time. So this is, after Terry Silver lured Johnny into the Cobra Kai dojo, tried to prove his loyalty to KREESE. And this is when he's like drinking and he's like a mess. Like, I proved my loyalty. Like, I thought this is what you wanted. And then, of course, Stingray comes in at the worst time possible. And, it didn't really matter who came into that dojo. Silver had all this anger in him. And, with it specifically being Stingray, it gave him the opportunity to just unleash his anger because Stingray posed no threat. Stingray wasn't going to fight him. So it's like, it was just someone he could beat up. So that's the scene. It's my favorite scene in season 4 of Cobra Kai. It's Silver's transformation. The way Stingray is so like, I want to be Cobra Kai. Like, I don't care about Eagle Fang. I don't care about Johnny. I don't care about any of that. I want to be Cobra Kai. I love that. Stingray, Paul Walter Hauser was great in that scene. And Thomas, like the way how like in the beginning of the scene, he's, saying like Sensei KREESE was clear, get the hell out. He's trying to kick him out. And then like he has that look on his face. It's like the transformation, like, so you want to be Cobra Kai. Like that transformation is insane. So that's my favorite scene. And I asked you guys what scene you wanted me to recreate for this. I asked you guys if I were to do a recreation, I put up a poll. What scene would you want me to recreate? And you guys, a lot of you guys said this scene, and I was like, glad you said it. I was planning on doing this scene, like, or I actually had a couple other scenes in mind, but this scene was definitely at one of the top of my list. But I wasn't 100% sure if I was going to do it. And once I saw your comments to do this scene, it gave me the reassurance to do it. So I definitely did it. I'll make you Cobra Kai. Yeah. That it's not. I didn't include that part. I didn't include that part because that part technically wasn't in that specific scene from the episode. So everything you see is true to the episode. You're gonna see everything from the Cobra Kai sign up until Silver beating up Stingray to the snake at the end. Like that's the whole scene you're gonna get. Um, I was definitely thinking about recreating that scene where Kreese got or Silver got Kreese arrested. That was one on my plate, but my grandpa's not here, and I would want him to play Kreese. It's like you got to have him as Kreese, and then me as Silver. So I'm very excited for you guys to see it. Um, you want to be Cobra Kai? So happy you did this scene. It was my favorite in season 4. Yes, same. Who did I play, Stingray or Terry? Maybe I played both. I play both. I play both. I play everybody. Don't you know by now? I don't have cast for my movies. It's just me and a couple of my family members if I'm lucky. But it's always just it's for the most part it's a one-man show. I pretty much do everything here on the channel. I do. Sorry. I do everything on the channel here. I record the videos, I act in the videos, I edit the videos, make the thumbnails, like I do everything. And then when it comes to my parodies, I do everything there too. You know, I don't really yeah. I mean, I'll ask help for like family if I really need it. Did I have to practice the evil Terry Silver laugh? I didn't really like I kind of just like let loose with that one. Some of the lines I really like studied his performance. Like I had to do over and over and over again to really get it right, to really nail it down because Thomas, even Paul Walter Hauser, both of them, they say things in certain ways that I really wanted to get the mannerisms and the tones down. When it came to the laugh though, I just went like maniac. Like I didn't really like study his laugh in particular. I just knew he was going crazy, so I was like, I'm gonna just like let loose instead of trying to match his laugh. But when it comes to doing the lines, there's one line in particular. I won't reveal which one. It's a line that Silver says, and I really think I nailed it. Like it sounds exactly like Thomas. Like you might not even like you can make an argument that like it would be like ripped audio from the show when it's really not. Like I said that line over and over because I was I had to pay attention to the spacing of the line, like how far apart the words were and how he says it. He kind of has like an accent, like a little like a kind of like a this, kind of like a this. He kind of talks like, like Cobra Kai, Cobra Kai, Cobra Kai. Like we're gonna open Cobra Kai. Like he kind of talks like that. So I really wanted to nail that. And with Stingray, oh, this is actually really cool. You guys are gonna like this fact. So with Stingray has a lisp, right? I used to have a lisp growing up. I had trouble saying my S's. And then what's funny is I got braces, and then when I got braces, it actually helped with the lisp. Like I didn't have the lisp anymore, so maybe it's something to do with my teeth. I don't really know. But with Stingray, he has a little bit of a lisp to him, to his voice, and I couldn't get it. I was like, why can't I get it? It's like it's hard to fake a lisp. That's his natural voice. That's his actual voice. And I wanted to make it, that's how I was gonna sound like Stingray. So I was thinking, like, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? I was like, you know what? Let me try something. Because every time I have my retainer in, I have a lisp. So I actually put my retainer in. You guys probably won't see it because it's clear, but I put my retainer in for the Stingray lines, so I could kind of sound like this, like I can't do it now, but like there's a subtle lisp. I didn't want to make it too much because his is not over the top, but there's like a subtle lisp. So I put my retainer in and it helped a little bit. I don't know if it was the biggest thing, but it definitely added a little more to it, and it definitely helped with a lot of the lines that I was kind of struggling with. So Did I get a body fat suit for Stingray? Good question. I was thinking about doing that. Like, I was thinking about doing that, but I ended up not doing it. Um, and I just because what I did was like you'll see I have a really big jacket on for Stingray. So I was like, you know what? I don't really need the fat suit. I don't need like something to make my stomach look bigger or whatever. So I kind of just went without it. Um, because he just has his giant jacket on. So I feel like it still kind of worked out. And I feel like it kind of would it wouldn't have looked like good. I feel like it was better this way. So am I gonna be both characters in the fan film? Yes. Yes, I'm gonna be both characters. So I filmed all of the Terry Silver stuff first, and then I filmed Stingray, and then I had to do a couple Terry Silver reshoots because once I put it up on my computer, I wanted to really I didn't feel like I felt like I could do better, so I reshot some stuff, and I am very proud of the final outcome of the project. So, yeah. Uh Filming Silver, it was funny because I was literally I jumped right back because if you guys may or may not know, I did a Terry Silver Sings a Song, which was a project I made back in December, like before season 4, like a couple weeks, 2 weeks before season 4. I made Terry Silver Sings a Song where I was wearing the wig and I was playing as Terry Silver. So, it really wasn't that long, like a long of a gap, less than 2 months. So it's like putting the wig back on. I was like right back in it with the ponytail. I was right back in it. It was so fun to get to be Silver again because uh, I love playing Silver. Silver is one of my favorite characters and actors. Thomas Ian Griffith is an amazing actor, so getting to play him again was insane. And then I was really excited to play Stingray. I've never played Stingray before in any of my projects, so I was excited to do that. And just I was just excited for to just recite these lines. Was it scary? Was it fun? Was it scary? Like what was what scary? Like is the film scary? The film, I mean, listen, it's me playing the characters. I'm as true to the original scene, but you might not be scared just because like it's me playing both characters. But was it scary playing the part? I was definitely really trying to get into that mindset. That's a good question. I was definitely trying to get into the mindset. So I really wanted to get into that mindset of Terry Silver. Like I want to like destroy this person right now. And I know that's so messed up, but I really needed to get into that mindset. And just like the lines, like the way he looks at him, like, I had to like visualize like, this guy just comes into the dojo. Stingray's coming into the dojo. Like what do you think you're doing here? Like confusion and like shock, like you're not supposed to be here, get out. Like I had to get in that mindset, and then the transformation to when like Silver gets the idea for what he's going to do, getting in that mindset, getting in that space. It's like I couldn't act. I had to really put myself there. um and then with Stingray, what happens is like when I film, like sometimes I'll like film it and I'll say the line and I think I'm doing good. And then I rewatch it. I'm like, you didn't put enough into that. Like you're just trying to say the line and get through it. You're trying to act, but don't act. Like you got to like really get into it. And with Stingray, it's like, like I want to be Cobra Kai. Like I really want to be it. Please let me be Cobra Kai. Like I had to really get into that. So I think it came out good. Uh How did I do the Stingray beard? That is a good question that I will save for the spoiler discussion. So when we get to the spoiler discussion, I'll talk about that. I actually I don't have it right now, but I want to save that one. I want you guys to be surprised. And it's actually there's a really cool Easter egg for how I use that. For what I use as the beard, there's a really cool Easter egg because it was what I used for the beard was something I used in a project I filmed back in 2018 for something completely unrelated. And I was like, oh, I could use that. So yeah. Get Lenny in another video. Yes, I will get Lenny in another video. Do not worry. The next time there's a video that requires KREESE, you can expect them. I'm gonna wear 20 shirts to play Stingray. No, I just did. I just wore one shirt. I didn't wear a fat belly or any of that. But it still looks good. I just wore a big jacket, so um you guys will enjoy it. Aryan Sharma, how did you film both the characters when you were playing both and Terry was kicking Stingray? That's a good question. That was definitely the biggest concern. Like, how was I gonna do that? And I had a couple ideas. Originally, I was gonna do one thing, and then I ended up going with the other, and it came out pretty good. Um, and I will wait to reveal that in the spoiler discussion. So Saturday, possibly Saturday, most likely Saturday, but I'll let you guys know we're gonna do a discussion like after the film comes out, like a full on. Like, you guys could ask me anything. Tell me your reactions to the film, what you thought about it. I really want to release it to you right now. I'm actually really excited, but I gotta wait until tomorrow. So yeah, that's a good question, and that's gonna be that I'll definitely talk a lot about that in the spoiler discussion. You will react to it tomorrow. Oh yeah, I saw your reaction. Thank you so much for that. That was a really cool reaction. Um, I think you're gonna really enjoy the project. I think you'll really enjoy it. What kind of camera do I use to film? Good question. I have a Canon EOS Rebel SL2. I'm literally reading it off right now. I'll either use that or my iPhone. I don't have a good microphone for my camera. It's like, which is very frustrating. Um, I've done a lot of research, but I don't know. So if you guys have any good microphones for the camera, then let me know. But I gotta do some more research on that because I'll either use my phone or I'll set up this microphone. It's very complicated. It's very complicated. I need a microphone for my camera, but it's a lot of money. It's got to make sure you get the right one. So it's a big investment. I love this question. Yes. Did the Terry Silver wig itch my head? Oh my god, so much. It was honestly very, very difficult to keep it on. And what would happen is like, you know, I felt so funny, with this thing. Like I um I would put the hair on, right? And I would literally brush it. Like, I'm literally brushing this wig, this gray wig that goes up to here. I feel so weird. I'm brushing it and then I'm putting it back in the ponytail. And then it'll get crazy again. So then I have to brush it again. I have to it's like a whole process, but it definitely itched a lot. And another thing that really itched, which I was like, I gotta do this quick and I gotta get this on the first take, was the beard for Stingray. The beard is actually so realistic. It was really funny because I've never really every time I try and grow out a beard, it always comes in very patchy. So I just don't it's just not gonna happen. I've tried. It's just not happening with me. So the universe doesn't want me to grow a beard. So basically I got this like fake beard. And I'm telling you, this is like the most realistic fake beard. It literally, like, I saw myself like what I would look like with a beard and mustache, and I looked like 5 years older. So it was really funny having that. Cobra Kai nerd, will the script be the exact one from the show? Yes, this is a complete recreation. Like all the angles, all the lines, all the the actions, everything is according to the episode. Maybe I'm like, maybe I step 1 second early, or I say this line at this speed rather than that speed. But it's all for me trying to completely replicate the finished product. So that is, yeah. Did I film it in my room? I filmed it right here. That's the green screen. So I set that up. Basically what I do is I pull that out. I set up, you could see, maybe you can see I have some lights. There's some lights and cameras over there. So those are the lights. That's my tripod. I got my camera right here, what I'm touching. And I set that up. Sorry, it went out of focus. And I record. And this room gets very hot, but we push through it. How did I get the background for the green screen? Good question. I had to screenshot like moments from the show or from the scene where you didn't see any of the characters. So, like I think it was when Silver kicked Stingray to the ground. Like you had that one frame or a couple frames of the background where Stingray was standing behind. So I was able to screenshot that without him there. And then when the camera was zooming out for the first time to reveal Silver, I screenshotted the Cobra Kai Never Dies logo. And then I'll definitely tell you the what's it called? The final clip, which I don't want to give spoilers on how I did that. The final clip, where Silver is beating up Stingray, which we'll talk about in the spoiler discussion. But that clip, I had to do some like Photoshop stuff, and I'm not good with that. But I was able to do some, because that one, you had Terry Silver and Stingray right in the frame, and I'm like, how am I supposed to like get that background without them there? So I kind of had to finesse it, and I did. Great question. What was I drinking in the scene when Terry was drunk? I had like I think it was rum, like this old bottle of rum. Like I literally like went in, my parents like the wine alcohol section and just took out this rum. I don't actually drink it. I don't drink alcohol. Stay in school. I'm just not into that. So I kind of just like pretend to drink it. So yeah. Is acting like Thomas or Paul a difficult task? Because when I try, I can't get it. Oh, it's very difficult. It's very difficult. I mean, listen, I don't know, like, you guys will see the project and you'll assess how I did. I did my best and to recreate it, but I mean, you're never gonna get close enough to them. No, I am not old enough to drink. Good point. But people do, even when they're not at that age. So, I don't, and I don't really plan to. I don't need to drink to pretend to be cool. Yeah, it's such a cool line. Yeah, exactly. Sensei Lawrence would be disappointed. I'm sure you would. Is someone going to be playing Stingray? I'm playing Stingray and Terry. So, do you think the role you played suits you, or do you think you could have played a better role? Good question. I think I was able to do it. I didn't find myself like too much struggling. I feel like with any role that I try to recreate, I'm always like, if I'm watching the performance in front of me, I'm always reciting the lines over and over and over just to make sure I'm getting it right. But no, like Silver, I love playing Silver, and Stingray was fun. Like I just got into it, and when I got into it, I was good. How long did it take? Good question. I can tell you, when did I wrap it? What's today? Thursday? I think I wrapped it Monday or Tuesday. Monday I wrapped it. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Monday I wrapped. Monday I wrapped, and when did I start filming it? Let me see. Do I even have it here? February 2nd. I think it took me, sorry, I'm just looking at like the dates where I started. It took me I think it took me like 8 days. February 2nd to the 10th. Or no, the 8th. I think it took me like a week. Okay, it took me about a week. It took me about a week. But it was a lot of work. It was definitely like a lot of hours. And usually projects aren't that quick when I do them. Definitely not a week. But I was very like, I put a lot of time and effort into this. So I spent like hours. Did I do the piano in the recreation of the scene? No, I did not play that. Oh my god. I played piano, but I cannot I can never play that. You're good at recreating Cobra Kai. Thank you. Are you ever going to audition for real movies and stuff, or would you like to produce, direct one day? Listen, I would I like to act. I would like to, that'd be cool to, I mean, be in a movie. I don't know, like, I don't want to necessarily pursue acting as a career, but like, um I think it's pretty cool that someone like Jon Favreau, you know, director of Iron Man, writer, creator of Iron Man, and then he also uh plays Happy in Spider-Man. Like, you know what I mean? I feel like that's pretty cool. So like, you know, I'd be interested in that. That'd be cool. Was it difficult getting the clips to look like you're actually kicking and punching yourself? Yes. Very difficult, but it came out good. It's spoofy, it's funny, but it came out really good. Thank you, Cobra Kai fam. I appreciate that. You're a legend. Okay, guys. I'm gonna I'm gonna take a couple more questions, and then I'm gonna show you guys a sneak peek of the project. Just like a little sneak peek, because the scene is pretty short, so I don't want to show you guys too much. Am I gonna recreate another full episode of Cobra Kai like the first one? Probably not a whole episode. I would rather do scenes like this. Otherwise, um, I'm not gonna make any content because I'll be so wrapped up in that. And I'm just very busy. I have a lot going on. So little projects, so I could do more of them. Okay. I think we're ready. I see. Okay. Everyone's ready for it. Okay. Boom. Boom. Okay. Let's do it. Let's do it. You guys asked for it, so I'm going to give it to you. Without further ado, I give you a sneak peek of Terry Silver beating up Stingray coming tomorrow. Here's the sneak peek. Enjoy. Boom. That's it. There's your sneak peek. I'll play it one more time if you guys missed it. Play it one more time. All right, ready? Here we go. One more time. Bam. That's it. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. So that was it. You got a little glimpse The full thing will come out tomorrow. So Stingray lost some weight. I'm super excited for you guys to see it. So that is going to be dropping tomorrow, Friday, February 11th at 2 p.m. Pacific time or 5 p.m. Eastern time right here on Cobra Kai Kid. So make sure you go check it out. Go share it with your friends. Go tell everybody that this is coming because it's going to be big. And make sure to go like it. Oh, make sure to go like it. And yeah, thank you all so much for being here and for talking to me about the project. I have an interview tonight at 7 p.m. That I'll be releasing next week. So I'm gonna go get ready for that. Very excited for that. And yeah, I will see you guys next time. I'll see you tomorrow for the epic video. Terry Silver beats up Stingray. And until then, remember, Cobra Kai. Cobra Kai. Cobra Kai.
Cobra Kai. Say it! Cobra Kai. Never dies.
And I'll give you guys a sneak peek one more time just to end it off. So, bye, guys.